Hello friends, मेरा नाम अखिलेश कुमार श्रीवास्तव है and let's start with a new program for the linked list. This is the second question in the linked list HackerRank module. This is insert a node at the tail of the linked list. So this is the question wherein a linked list is given and you have to insert a node at the end of the linked list or tail of the linked list. So this is a very simple process. For example, if I am taking a linked list like this, let's say this linked list contains 3 nodes and you have to insert a node towards the end of the linked list. Let's say the head is the address of the first node. Then for inserting the node, you will have to traverse and reach to the last node. So let's say P is the temporary pointer through which I am reaching to the last node. P points to the first node initially. Then the next field of this node is not null. So I move this P to the next node. Next field of this node is also not null, so I move to the next node. Here I reach to the last node which has the next field as null. This is the identification of the last node that its next pointer will be null. You stop here, you take a new node, add the required data item here, set the next pointer of this node as null, and then you should link P and Q. This inserts the node at the end of the linked list. So here we have seen that we will have to traverse and reach till the last node for insertion of the new node in the tail of the linked list or end of the linked list. This also requires to check a very basic condition wherein if the head is null, it means initially the linked list does not contain any node. In that case, whatever node you have actually built, that node is Q, you will set head at this node. I again repeat, if the head is null, it means that this linked list does not contain any node from the beginning. So you will have to set head at the newly created node. So this is the condition that you should remember while writing the code. So let's try to write this code. So you can see that this function is given wherein the head is given and the data item is given. You will have to create a new node first. So let's say I am taking a temporary pointer P and the temporary pointer Q. Then I say that the P points to my head. I will traverse this linked list with the help of this P. And now I say that I am going to create a new node. For creation of the new node, I can use a function malloc. I will create the node of the size of the given node. And whenever I create a memory through the malloc, any of the pointer can point at that location. But I want specifically the given pointer to point at this location or the node pointer to point at this location. Hence, I will typecast this. So typecasting has also been done. So with the malloc, the memory has got created, and then I will set the data of this node as the data given in the function parameter. I will set the next field of this node as null, and I will now check if the head is null. Initially, it means that our linked list does not contain any node, so the newly created node will be the head node. If it is not so, then in that case, I will have to traverse to this linked list and will have to reach till the last node. For doing so, I'm just applying a loop, and that says that if while p.next is not null, it means I do not reach till the time I have not reached to the last node. I will keep moving this p to the next node. The moment P reaches to the last node, it means the node which has the next pointer is null. I will set the next field of my Q node, which is the newly created node, or P.next equals to Q. It means the last node, the next field of the last node will point to the newly created node. So P.next equals to Q is what we have done here. So I think that this code should run fine here. What it is expecting that it should return the address of the head node after adding a node in the end. So I have returned this head. In each of the code of the linked list, you should remember that this is to be done. So you can see that the sample test cases have got passed. Now I'm submitting this. All other test cases have also got passed. So this is a very simple question of the linked list wherein we have been asked to insert a node towards the end of the linked list. So thanks for watching, but you should always remember that in the code that we will be writing at the HackerRank for the linked list module, it will ask you to return the address of the first node after the operation that you have performed. For this only, we have returned the address of the first node head when the function is ended. So thanks for watching this video.